So I'm getting ready to do a lead pour here. These are a few of the old race car leads that I was able to round up. And this ladle here, lead melting pot, works pretty good. This was actually Dan Clausio's old lead ladle that when Rich All, when he bought Danny Clausio's race car after Danny passed away, that Rich got with all the race car stuff. So that's pretty cool. Danny Clausio's old lead ladle. These here are the 5 lead molds that I made, 14 gauge. And they're 2x3, 10 inches long. And then I did weld a nut on the back side of this end plate and capped it internally. I could take a bolt and thread into here so that I could handle these leads to slide them in or pull them out of the ballast box. But anyways, we're getting ready to do a little old-fashioned lead pour here for the ballast box, although very similar to pouring lead weights for race cars.
Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy, Peter Bug.
This is the ballast box after it's all done. Ballast box and hitch. I got it painted. You can stack the lead weight 4 high on each side. So we can get a couple 100 pounds of lead in there. And the 3-point hitch there itself weighs, I would guess, between 50 and 75 pounds. I should mention that I cleaned these leads up, wiped all the clay and dirt off of them, and then sanded them a little bit. And then sanded those and got all the grease off of them. So I'll be painting those white when I'm done, because it's a universal law known throughout the cosmos that all lead weights should be painted white. On a side note, my old turkey cooker here probably only cooked maybe 2 turkeys throughout its lifetime, but I think it's probably melted 2 tons worth of lead.
Oh, to skim it off. Impurities. Accelerate the next one.
Okay. Hit her with the ladder. not ready for that yet.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Guess what time it is?
Garage pizza!
Garage pizza time.
We'll get this bad boy out of there if I can. Heather's got this packed to the hilt. Holy man. I can't even pull the pizza out. Bellatoria, ultra thin crust, ultimate pepperoni, garage pizza.
The old country!
Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, we got the pour done. Got everything mostly cleaned up. There's the 5 bricks. These little chunks of lead here I got many years ago from my wife Heather's father, Denny. He worked at the hospital, and these were used to hold some radioactive material down inside of there for like the MRI machines or something. But these little devils are about, I don't know, 20, 25 pounds, I would say. We melted 3 or 4 of them down today. Next point of contention is this little chunk of supposedly lead here. We dunked this in to about 1 inch of molten lead at the bottom, and we heated it and heated it and heated it, and nothing happened. It still has a little bit of paint on the end that was down in the lead. This is not lead. And it didn't seem quite as heavy as it should have been. I thought maybe it was just really impure lead, but it wouldn't even melt. So I have no idea what that is. Maybe it's Babbitt or some odd type of metal. But you can see here these individual lines where whoever poured this only poured about 1 inch or 2 of material each pour. For whatever reason, maybe because it has such a high melting point, they couldn't keep much of it molten. But anyways, that wasted about a half hour of our time. And then this big old candle here I had Heather get me. We took a knife and scraped a bunch of wax out of there and put it into a cup. And you could see in the video where when we would get a final pour ready, just before we would pour it, we'd pour some of those wax shavings in the lead. And supposedly that acts as a flux and it helps drive out any little extra impurities out of the lead. So I did that. It was kind of interesting. You do that and a big old fire would flare up. So anyways, Maddie, how's she go?
Pretty good.
We're waiting on the garage pizza. She's almost done. Cook her a little bit more and then garage pizza time.
All right, we got the 5 new leads all painted up with the old Rust-Oleum spray paint. This stuff works pretty good, covers good, dries quick. I like it. Well, it's the next day and the paint is dry on the leads and the paint is dry on the hitch. So it's pretty much put it together, and that'll be it for this project. Probably won't see these chunks of weight for another 20 years. By the way, I should mention that yesterday when we did pour this lead, we had the garage door wide open and all the windows open, and me and Matt were both wearing respirators and eye protection. So when you do this type of stuff with lead, you want to kind of play it safe. It's nothing to monkey around with. Anyways, let's throw these chunks of lead in here for the final time. There. Alrighty, that completes that project. I hope you liked what you seen, and if you like the content on this channel, please like and subscribe. Until then, we'll see you later here at Lem's Super Speedway.